So typically at the end of our streams, we typically there's somebody there. That's first off. That's one thing that's very important. But clearly I have left the building. There I am. Look at it. I've made it. So we started this thing a while back because one of the biggest things that I like to promote on my channel is positivity. And this thing just kind of started happening. Real talk with the green screen. Exactly. It just kind of started happening. And somebody gave it a name and it became Real Talk with Russell. So here it is. I was thinking it earlier today, and I realized that I have a situation. I've got a situation that I'm dealing with, that I'm working through. And it's about self-care. It is legit about taking care of yourself. I am the type that I typically don't do that well. I am one to make sure everybody else is good, look out for everybody else, and that comes at the opportunity cost of not caring for myself. It is past time, and it was now, as old folks say, high time for us to take care of ourselves. It really is okay for you to take care of yourself. It really is okay for you to do the things that you like to do. It really is okay for you to take time to rest, to eat better, to find out what you enjoy, find out the things you like to do, and then do them. And it doesn't require you to have anybody else to go with you. You can do it all by yourself. That way you can move at your own pace. You can do it how you want to do it. And it can be something that you want, and it's not twisted or manipulated and turned into something that somebody else wants. Because it has that capability, right? That the thing you wanted just kind of somewhat maneuvers into something else. And before you know it, it's not what you actually wanted, but you go along with it because you're there. Take care of yourself. One thing I've been saying here, ladies, take care of yourself and take care of each other. But what is first? Take care of yourself. Because here's the thing. If you don't take care of you, there is absolutely, positively no way you can take care of anybody else. You cannot take care of me if you don't take care of you. All right? So it's okay. It really is okay. If people call it selfish, that's fine. But it really is okay. And it is of the utmost of importance. It is vital. It is critical. It is urgent that we take care of ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves mentally, take care of ourselves physically, emotionally, relationally, spiritually, if that's your thing. You have to take care of yourself. All right? If you need help, reach out. I mean, this type of community is one that is helpful. If you go in the Discord, if you go to my Discord, if you go to Sid Coletti's Discord, there is a space for just mental health where you need to go and vent. All right, go ahead and do it. There are people there, if not even just me, myself, who will come in and respond to you in a positive manner. Anything else is unacceptable. And should that happen later, get out of here. You have to take care of numero uno. You got to take care of yourself, because then on top of that, you taking care of yourself shows other people how to love you. You have to show people how to love you. All right. Otherwise, they'll love you the way that they think you want to be loved, or the way that they want to be loved. And that may not be it. That may not be what it is that you need. And it actually could serve as more of a detriment than a help, because of everything that you need, you're not being provided. The thing that you long for and you crave, you're not getting it because nobody knows that you need it. And so that's the biggest thing. And if you need help, again, for whatever you need help for, reach out. Because we can't do it by ourselves. Let's just be honest. As much as we think we've got this, as much as we think we're good, we're not. We can't do this by ourselves. All right. Reach out for help. If you need somebody, there's plenty of people you can reach out to. You do have to do that. All right. You do. And I've done it. I mean, to be a bit transparent, most of you know that I'm in the military. If you don't know, boom, there you are. I went on a deployment in 2018 to 2019 and came back messed up. All right. To the point that currently I'm diagnosed with post-traumatic stress syndrome disorder. I'm sorry, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, to this day. And I thought I could manage it on my own. I did a terrible job of trying to manage it on my own because I couldn't. I didn't know what I was dealing with. So I can't even do for myself because I don't even know what I need. I don't even know what's actually going on with my life. I just know something's happening and I don't like it. And so I did. I reached out for help in order to find out what's going on. And okay, now I know what's going on. What do I do about it? How do I pull myself out of this rut? How do I come out of this? Because I couldn't. And it has nothing to do with being a man, being so much of a woman. It's about being a person. Bottom line, whatever kind of person you are, you're a person. All right. And the most important thing is to make sure that you take care of the person. There's a reason why this is called Real Talk with Russell, because you're not dealing with the hammer. It has nothing to do with dropping hammers. This is about real life. This is real life. Because here's the thing. We need each and every one of you all to remain here. We need each and every one of you to be the best that you can be. And so I've got a platform that allows me to help out with that. I'm going to do it every time. I am going to do this absolutely every time that I can. Every time there's something on my heart to share, I will do this. Because there's something in what I've said somebody needed to hear. Out of the 23 people that's still here, if that number is even correct, out of all of those, if just a single person is inspired to go forward and care for themselves, I'm happy. I don't get another star, another bid, don't play another game, don't get another second of stream time. I'm happy. I am absolutely happy. Focus on yourself before you focus outward. It's got to be inward before you do outward. Because again, if you're all broken up, you can't care for me. You cannot care for me properly if you're all broken up. And when you are broken up, take the time to get put back together. You may have to go back and find some of these lost pieces because they may have been lost for an extended period of time. So go back, find the pieces and put them back together. Or help somebody, let somebody help you put the pieces back together. All right? It is of the utmost importance. I cannot stress it enough as to how important and how deep feeling I am about this. Take care of yourselves. All right? Take care of yourself. If you need somebody to help you take care of you, do that. There's nothing, I know there's a stigma attached to that. There's a stigma attached to mental health. There's a, mental health care for mental health. There's a stigma attached to things like depression and oppression and those kind of things. There's a stigma attached to that. So what? I would rather, and I don't want this to sound like it sounds, so hear it in its context. If you were suicidal, I would rather you go to talk to somebody and remain than for you not and leave. I don't want anybody, but now understand, I don't want anybody to commit suicide at all. But if that's your thought, if that's your place, you feel like, this is just it, which you never want to make permanent decisions based off of temporary situations anyway. However, you may feel like this is a permanent situation. You may feel like this is it, that I can't go any further. Reach out to somebody. And typically we know who to reach out to. We know who we can have conversations with about real stuff, who will give us real information and not sugarcoat it. They don't have to be rude and harsh, but it needs to be straight. It needs to be legit. It needs to provide flat out information for that. And so take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. If you don't get anything else out of this 2 hours and 50 minutes that we've been here, take care of yourself. One of the biggest things, the biggest issues that guys have is I got it. I got it. I'm good. I can deal with it. Exactly, Josh. I got this. I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. We've lost more men to I can do this than anything else. There is absolutely nothing wrong with a man needing help. And I guess this is for the guys because we're like that. We're the macho. We're the strength. We're the this. We're the that. We're people. We're people who sometimes need help. And we're people with pride that sometimes is overwhelming, that will prevent us from seeking out the help that we need, from seeking out the assistance that we really should be looking for, searching for, and have the ability to obtain. If you need it, get it. There's enough resources out here. Finances are not even a thing, especially now with COVID-19. If you need the help, guys, girls, whatever it is you identify as, you may identify as, somebody told me they identify as an Apache helicopter. Fine. They need fixing too. They break down as well. Everything at some point has a breakdown, and it needs something. It can't fix itself. It needs somebody to fix it. It needs somebody to put the pieces back together. All right. So whoever that somebody is, find that somebody or somebodies and let them do it. Let them do it. All right. So that's all I've got to say. That's real talk. That's real talk. Exactly, Josh. To your point, my mom passed very suddenly. Very suddenly. 4 days after her birthday, she passed away. It's tough to have to deal with, and I had to plan her funeral, because even my older brother, who's 10 years older than me, I had to send him to Philadelphia because he was actually on his way to his father's funeral, and turned around to come back here, and had to send him back to his funeral. I had to plan my mother's funeral. So then that meant that I had to take all that I was feeling, set it over here, deal with what was going on. And then have to pick that up later and deal with that. All right. You don't have to go at this alone. We don't have to do this by ourselves. You're right. We're told, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, get it together. Nah, help is out there. Help is available. All right. Search it out. We all have phones. We're all connected to some sort of internet, whether it's a mobile, whether it's Wi-Fi, whatever it is. We're all connected. So we all have the means to find it. It's just a matter of taking that time to do it. So let's do that. All right. Let's all make a pact, not with each other. Don't make a pact with me. Make a pact with yourself that when you need help, that you're going to search it out. When you need somebody to talk to, you will find somebody positive to talk to. Make that commitment to yourself. Because, you may never see me again. You may never drop the hammer ever again. You may never meet me in person. This may be the last interaction that we have. So don't make a pact with me, but you live with you every day. Every day you see you. And if you don't look in the mirror, you see some part of you every day. So that's you. So make a promise, make a pact, make an agreement, make a covenant, make whatever you want to call it, make it with yourself. That when life gets you down, and it will. There's no such thing as it won't. It will. When life gets you down and you can't handle it, perfect time to let somebody help you. I appreciate that. Sharkzilla, with this over on Twitch. I appreciate that. When you need somebody to help you, let them help you. All right. That's real talk with Russell. That's my real talk with it. That was on my heart because it's something that I needed to do. I need to learn how to care for myself. I'm one to care for others, and I typically put myself last. And so, yeah, you did. And so, but we're talking about self-care. Talking about self-care and how important it is. So, but that's that. Said take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And like I'll always say, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. First and foremost, take care of yourself. All right. It will be in my recent stream. So if you want to see the end of it, it's about maybe 20. So I didn't mean to talk that long, but Monday 20 or so minutes at the end of the stream. But yeah, so that's that. I love you all. I do. I care for you all, and I want the best for each and every one of you. Each and every one of you, I want the best for you. So if there's any way that I can help you, please let me know. I'll do whatever I can. I will do whatever it is that I can to help you out. Sure, I might be around the world. If it's nothing more than a listening ear, you too, man, have a great night. If it's nothing more than a listening ear, I'll listen. If you want me to say a blessed thing, I won't say a thing. You just need to talk. I can sit and listen for hours. And if you need me to say something, sure. Something comes, I will. But if you need somebody to just listen, I'm here. The community's here. Reach out to somebody. All right.